Welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King, and I am the designer of King's Designs MD. Today I'm in Canva, and I wanted to show you guys how to make some love coupons. If you want to create your own, you can make them as easy or difficult as you want them to be, and you can make them as nice or naughty as you want them to be. So if you've never done this before, you go to the top of Canva, you click Create a Design, and you can pick whatever size you want. I typically pick custom size, and then I pick the size that I want. You can type it in here if you want, or if you've done it a few times, it'll show up down here for you. So I use an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you can click that, and it'll give you a blank template. Now I've already started designing, so let me show you what I did and how I got there. So here is one of my designs. So again, this is a love coupon book. I decided that I wanted mine to be 8.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches long from top to bottom. And so wide from left to right, long from top to bottom. This is how I'm using it here. Yeah. So let's see. If you wanted to start, I'm just going to click add a page so I can have a blank page. The first thing you want to do is go to elements, and you can click your shape. So I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to start my shape here. I'm going to expand it all the way over, which will give me my 8.5. And then I'm going to shorten it, and you'll see the 2.5. So now you see it's 8.5 by 2.5. And the reason I did this is because when I take it to my printer and I go to slice it, I want to make it as easy as possible to slice for me. And so now I can go and I can just duplicate this box over and over again so that I have several coupons that'll be on a page. Now for me, I want to change the color, and I want to make them alternate colors so that, again, it's easy for me to cut once I go to my printer and print everything out. So I'm going to alternate them. One white and one's going to be another color. Now I know I don't want to kill my printer, so by printing all these colors. So I'm making one white, and I'm making one like an off-white color. And all I did, I actually went up here and typed off-white, and it gave me a color palette to choose from. And this is the color I chose. You can do F2E, FEB. And if you don't know, when you're in Canva, you can type in F2E, FEB. I think, there we go, F2E, FEB. And that gives you the color. So all the colors in Canva have a code associated with them. So if you're ever trying to find that specific color, highlight over it, and it'll tell you what the color code is, so you'll know if you're duplicating or replicating something. So I was trying to look for images that I wanted to use. The first thing I did was, first I went to my text, and I was trying to use a text that I wanted to be able to use that I thought might look good. So I started to click create, add a heading. And then I realized I like this font here. So I just clicked on this one, moved it up into place, and just started typing. So you can just type over this or type in this box. For my love. And now you can just size it down to whatever size you want it to be and put it into place. Now I changed my color, and I changed it to red. So here's my red color, FF3131, if you wanted to use that. And then I decided to pull in some images. So I look for chocolate drip. Chocolate drop, that's Kevin Hart. Chocolate drip. So I am in the pro version of Canva, but you can use the free version, and you can find some of these same elements. Anything with a crown is in the pro, and anything without is free. But I just chose the first one, and I'm just duplicating it and moving it into place. You want to make sure you try to keep it as even as possible. And so you just keep hitting that duplication button. Usually when you duplicate something and move it into place, when you hit duplicate again, it'll just move it over to the exact placement it needs to be. Now what I find is that sometimes if I'm having trouble lining things up, I expand my screen. And I feel like it gives me better control over what I'm doing. So that may work for you if you're having some trouble there. So now I line it up, and I get my next one into place and line it up. So we have For My Love, and then all I did was add strawberry to the end. And then it pulled up the strawberry that I wanted. I had to go back and see which one I used. You don't have to use what I'm using. This is the one that I used, but you don't have to use that one. If you find something else that you like, pick what you like. But I put that into place, and if you notice, mine looked a little different, and it's only because I just angled it. I just used the rotation button up here and put it on an angle. So now it's For My Love and on an angle. And if you notice, this one looks bigger because the font is smaller up here. So this is the font, Gladiola, and it's 61.7, and then you can see down here this looks very, very much bigger, and it's 87.2. I think I actually like this better than the other one. But the next thing you can do, because we have the alternate colors already in place on our page, is we start to put things in place. So this is Canva Sans size 16, and so we're going to go over here to our text box. We're going to click Add a Heading. Capitalize everything. This coupon is good for. We're going to change this to a size 16, and then we're going to move it up into place. Now we're going to change the color, and you can change it to whatever you want, but I'm going to make it black. And then I'm going to duplicate it by clicking this little button here and moving this down, and I'm going to put valid until forever. Valid until dash forever. Now, I don't know if you're making these to use or sell, but if you're going to put valid until forever, you better make sure it's going to be valid until forever because somebody's coming to cash this coupon in. So make sure you're putting on here what you actually want to be able to do or use. So we'll do something simple for this one. This coupon is for, now my last ones, I took the capitals off. Breakfast in bed. And so we can take this down to a size 20, and we see how small that looks. So let's go back to like a 45. And so that looks a little bit more legible. We don't want it so tiny that people don't know the wording. But if you don't want to type it in and you just want to adjust it, you can move it around like this and say, hey, that looks good enough. Now, if you notice, this has an effect on it. It has a glowing effect. You can keep it there if you want, but you don't have to use it. You can go up to Effects, click that, and click None, and it'll take that off, so you don't have to have that glowing effect. I think the glowing effect looks cute for the front page, but you might not want that on every single page. So all you have to do is duplicate this. You can highlight this, duplicate it, and move it down. Now you see when I highlighted it, duplicated it, and moved it down, it also picked up the back color. So all you have to do is click on it, go up here, and change that back to the white color if that's what you want. And then you can change your wording. So a full body massage. And you can change your font size so that that's changed. And then again, you can group it. You can actually click group if you want to and then move the whole thing down, but you don't have to. You can just highlight over everything. But if you click group, it keeps everything together. And then you can go back up here and change this color again and you can change the wording for a romantic dinner. And now you have a romantic dinner. So this is how you can do it. Again, you can make it as nice or as naughty as you want to. So I'm going to scroll down and show you one that's a little bit naughtier. So if you're sensitive, click off now. So this is for Mr. Naughty. I've seen a lot of people doing Mr. Naughty baskets and things like that. So if you can't find the books, this is a great way to be able to make your own. You can slice these and put the individual coupons in here, or we can put them together and make a book. And I've showed you guys how to be able to put things together and make a book. But I think I'm going to do another video just to show you how to put the book together. Excuse me. But here you go. So this is how you can just go find elements. And all I did was change the wording. So this is really the same as the one above. It still has the chocolate drops. It still has the effect here, or chocolate drips. It still has the effect here. I just changed this to lips, and all I did was type in dripping lips. And then I changed the wording. So again, you can be as nice and naughty as you want to. And Canva is a little bit naughtier than I thought it was, because I put a certain word in. It starts with S. I ain't trying to get kicked off, but I put that word in and a lot of things popped up that I wasn't expecting. I thought to see things about gender, if you know what I'm saying. And there was a lot of things on there that I didn't expect to see. So you can add all kinds of elements and things in here. You can add your hearts, stars, splashes, whatever you want. So I'm going to continue to work on mine. Again, I'm going to show you guys in a separate video how to put the books together. But I hope this helps somebody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've never used Canva, just sit tight, because this is what you do. If you want to print it, you go up here to share. You click the download button. This is a PNG. And so I have several pages on mine, but you can click the page that you want to choose. If you just want to choose page 1, you click only on page 1 and you click done. And this is going to allow you to download. You click the download button and it starts to download for you. And then it'll open up at the top. And there you go. So you can go to your printer and just print it out from here. So again, I hope this helps somebody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have a great day.